Assalamu alaikum, hello and welcome to my show Connecting with Saima Parwaz. I hope all of you are doing great and waiting to see my today's guest. Canada has been facing so many challenges for the last few years, and many of us have different opinion about it. Some of them are saying it's because of new immigration. My personal opinion is there are so many factors. It's COVID, economical crisis, health crisis, and so many other factors. My today's guest is immigration consultant, and we're going to discuss these things and factors with Shandana Sohail. Shandana, welcome to my show. How are you today?
Thank you very much. I'm good. Thank you very much. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. And I talked to you so many times for the last year. I think last year we spoke first time, right?
Yeah, we
tried.
tried.
Yeah, and finally we are meeting today.
I'm glad to see you. Thank you for bringing me here.
So what we are going to discuss today?
We will talk about Canadian immigration, overall changes, challenges faced by the new immigrants. And you can ask me any questions related to Canadian immigration and citizenship.
Yeah, your background is you are immigration consultant.
Yeah.
And you are running your own firm for the last 10 years.
Yeah, so I have been in the immigration industry for more than 10 years now. I started my own firm about 7 years ago. And before that, I was working with different lawyers and consultants to gain more experience. But other than that, I have more qualification as well.
So your background is you from Pakistan, right?
I am from Pakistan, yeah.
Yes. And when did you come to Canada?
Oh, it was a long time ago. So we permanently moved over here, I think about 15 years ago.
Oh, nice. Yeah. And now you are, mashallah, running your own firm and very successful in immigration law, right? Why did you choose to immigration law?
Well, basically, let's go back a little bit. I am a double MBA in business, and business expansion and international business was my core. When I was studying, I was also working for an immigration lawyer at that time, and then I worked for a criminal lawyer and then immigration consultant. Meanwhile, I realized that this was something that really made me happy, and it really motivated me because it was something that where you could help people, and as well as you had some say in other person's life. I could see myself getting the specialization done. I found myself expert in immigration law, and that was one of the reasons that instead of going to the law school to do the whole degree in law, I decided that I could only focus on the immigration section. And then I went to school, I did my immigration law, got my license done, and just started helping people.
So what made it different? Immigration consultant and the lawyer, what is the difference?
Oh, I think that's a very good question, and a lot of people, they ask us the same question. When it comes to the Canadian immigration, you need to understand that there is an IRCC and IRB. Those are the two bodies that deal with immigration applications. That includes like economic immigration, immigration litigation, and deportations, everything. And that body, so in that body, immigration consultant and immigration lawyer, they have the same jurisdiction. Both have the same powers. You can hire anyone who has experience in the kind of application that you would want to deal with. The only difference is if you have to go to the federal court to be able to present the client to the federal court for judicial review or to stop their deportation, you need the lawyer. But if you are dealing with the immigration application with IRCC and IRB, then I would say that there's no difference. The jurisdiction is same for both of them. The only difference is who has more experience in the sort of application that you would want them to do for you.
So we're going to discuss so many questions with you, and you are a very good person to answer all these questions.
I will try.
Yeah, definitely. And I also need to ask you, when many people who are interested in immigration, who wants to be a lawyer, but somehow they cannot afford the law school or they don't have much time, and they want to be a consultant. So what is the, how they can, if someone wants to be an immigration consultant, what is the way? Can you say to my...
Yeah, sure. So basically, Queen's University is the institute where that is allowed to teach the immigration courses now. So anyone who would want to become an immigration consultant can take admission in Queen's University Immigration Consultants Program. That takes a year for you to graduate from there, and then you have to complete your number of hours with an immigration lawyer or consultant to be able to actually complete your degree. You have, once that's done, you are done with the school part, you have the diploma, then you have to write the special skills exam. That is basically for the body that deals with immigration. And that is a tough exam. Once you pass that, you get your own license to practice. If you want, you can start your own firm, you can have your own business, your own practice.
How long
or you
it
can
takes?
Work for someone else.
How long this?
On average, I would say it takes like, if you do it in one go, it almost takes about 1.5 years for you to like get done with everything. It can take you longer as well, depending on, you know, if you complete the program in time, if you write the skills exam, if you qualify, because some people have to take that exam over and over again to qualify.
So they need a bachelor degree basically first in order to write it, this certification, or?
No, these qualifications are there on their website. You can, because they recently changed the program actually. When I did my program years ago, it was a different procedure at that time. But right now it's more complicated. You need more qualification, especially the English language skills. They require a higher mark for that. But yeah, the Queen's University is where you can go, and you should search all the details. On average, 1.5 years, and you can get this done.
What happens, guys, anyone can study anything, but how they implement on their studies, after studying what they become, how professional they are, that is the main thing, right? So what makes you unique among other consultants?
Okay, all right, interesting question. I would say the uniqueness about our services.
You and your firm, definitely.
Me and my firm, definitely, is communication. Because if you go out there, you talk to people, you would see that they always claim that it's very hard for them to reach out to their lawyers and consultants.
Yeah.
And that is something that I'm not sure if anyone else is actually offering that, but we offer communication 24/7.
Ah, nice.
We have legal assistants who are online even when it's night in Canada, because we have clients all over the world. So you are allowed to reach out to our legal assistants 24/7 through WhatsApp and through email. I think I would say that's the most unique feature about us. And we try to answer all the queries as soon as possible. You won't see my clients or our clients unhappy in terms of they have access to us. We are very accessible for them. And if there's an urgent situation, we are available even on the weekends too, and even on the public holidays. That's one of the features that I would say that we are different about. The second thing is we are providing, there are more than 300 categories for immigration. And for every region, there are some of them which are applicable. So let's say, for example, for Pakistan, India, and that region, there are like maybe 5 or 6 categories applicable. But then the rest of them are for different countries and for different regions. And we work with majority of them. So we work with very vast community, a lot of different regions, a lot of people from different nationalities, and we also bring in a lot of translators with us.
Nice.
Second thing, third thing is we work with a lot of different lawyers and consultants too.
Nice, nice.
So if there is a case which is not our expertise, we have someone on our panel that can provide you services. So you don't have to like roam around to find someone that you want. You can just come to us and we will connect you with the right person.
So how many people in your team in office?
We are 8 people in my team, and we have different contractors too, because I had been teaching in immigration law, so I have like a lot of students, and now there are independent contractors working more for us on different applications.
Nice, nice. And you speak how many languages? Two languages?
2 languages. Like I speak English and Urdu. I understand Punjabi. If I want, I can try to speak that, but I would say English and Urdu for sure.
That's great. Okay, can you say about your firm name?
Yeah, it's Canada Leaf Immigration.
Okay, can you say?
It's
Okay.
Canada Leaf Immigration.
And what is the address?
It's 15 Brunel Court, Unit 521, Toronto downtown, M5V3Y4.
Okay, and guys, if you guys want to reach to Shandana, she's available. Her team is available 24/7. As she said, you guys leave a message, email them, and you will be answered shortly. No,
Yeah,
you don't have.
sorry for that. The best thing is if you want to reach out to my team, send a message on WhatsApp. Don't worry about the time, just leave a message over there and somebody from our team will contact you.
Yeah, definitely. So I was checking your feedback online. You guys, people give it really good feedback about your firm, and they are getting like like all good stars about your firm.
Yeah, I'm very happy. You know, we are very glad that clients are happy, and it makes us very happy. You know, when they're satisfied and when they leave a good review, you see that even there are some people they left their photos too, right? So you see that smile and those reviews. They actually boost our team's morale too. And
Of course.
some of them actually made the video reviews for us, and they send it to us, and we posted them on our website.
What happens when someone moves to a new country or they are planning to move to a new country? They basically giving that country their life full. Some of people, they just sell everything in their back homes and go to other countries, and there's their whole life savings, right? And they don't want to go to the wrong person. Right. Yeah. So it's these things matter, right?
I think that's very important for you to decide who you would want to pick for your application. And I emphasize a lot on this thing that you have to be very vigilant when you're picking up someone. There are so many people who are not licensed to represent you. So you would want to know that the person that you are picking up is properly licensed by the immigration body and they can represent you. You should go online and you should read the reviews, especially for that firm, the kind of applications that they have done. So ask people around, ask for references. So now social media is over there, okay? If somebody is not available on social media and they don't have reviews, you should know that there's something wrong with that. And also, you should ask that person if they have the experience in the kind of application that they're doing. There are a lot of good immigration consultants and lawyers in the market, but not everybody's exported every kind of immigration application.
Of course. So who are your clients, basically? Which country, like any main country or all around the world?
I would say all around the world. And we are Toronto downtown based. That's the reason, because we have, I would say, every country and every nationality. We deal with everyone, starting from Pakistan to Philippines, Japan to Israel, from US to Europe, everybody. We have a lot of different clients, and that's the reason that we have translators too, because sometimes they speak languages like Spanish, and we need the help of translators. So everybody, we have like a huge clientele.
Right. And if someone needs help in Calgary, so you guys can go there. If someone needs help in other province,
Yeah, so immigration consultants are allowed to represent clients from different provinces, except there is Quebec, because of the language barrier in French. And there are a couple of more provinces where you have to be registered. But yes, majority of the provinces, we help the clients. We have clients from different provinces, and we often travel there for our client meetings. So if I'm in your province, you're welcome to come and meet us.
So guys, she's going to Calgary. She's coming to Calgary actually next week. So if anyone wants to see her, anyone wants to set up a meeting with her, so you guys can reach to her.
Yeah, thank you. Yes, so we will be in Marriott in Calgary downtown. You're welcome to email us or contact us through WhatsApp to set up your consultation.
So now a few questions about yourself. What made you enter into immigration law? Why there's an immigration law? What made you interested in immigration law?
Experience. Because as I said earlier, I was working with different immigration lawyers and consultants, and the more I dealt with different clients, I worked on different applications, I realized that this is not what we look at as, like, we always think immigration law is something when you're only bringing in someone from outside. It's a lot more than that. You're dealing with people who are going to be deported, who are going to lose their permanent residency.
That's so sad, eh?
Exactly. And then that's where they need your help, they need your expertise, and they're not familiar with immigration and with all the options that are available to them. So that intrigued me, and I ended up entering into
and this is also a help, right? We are helping the community, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So
I think it's a very big help, because especially Canada we cannot run without immigrants. We need people. We need immigrants to work over here. The whole workforce, the whole community is dependent on immigrants, and they need their security. They need to know their options. And they need to do the right way to resolve their problem. I would say it's a big help. Like when you help people, it's not only a way of earning, it's only like gives you the satisfaction that you're helping someone.
So any certain age you helping, like which age do you help more?
Oh, everyone. So we have clients who are like underage kids who go to school as
Yeah,
international
students.
and then we have parents there in their 80s and 90s. We help them with super visas and parents sponsorship applications. So starting from kids to the senior citizens, everyone.
So basically, you said there are 300 categories,
There are huge. Immigration is huge. There are like more than 300 categories that deal with
including
immigration.
refugee law and all that, right?
Including refugees, citizenship,
Protected law, yeah.
protected persons, and then Canada also has treaties with different countries, and under those treaties you have different options for business investors. We do a lot of business immigration too. So business investors, business work permits, professionals, and specialists who come over here, sports people, you know, the coaches and entertainers. So basically, like, immigration is huge, and it deals with different people, self-employed, working professional class, parents, families. Huge. It's huge.
It's huge.
Yeah.
I'm happy I'm learning so much today, actually. Okay, so a few very common and prominent areas you have?
Okay, so business immigration for sure, because I have a background with MBA. We deal with a lot of business clients. Humanitarian and compassionate, one of my favorite applications. Immigration litigation with IRB, all the hearings, immigration appeal division especially, that's our specialty. So anything related to business immigration, economic immigration, provincial nominations, refugees. I mean, I would say we deal with all these major immigration application types.
Nice. Okay. You know about me. I have done so many businesses in past, and still I'm doing few businesses, managing real estate and a few other businesses,
Yes.
right? And so I have experienced it's very hard to get a other person's trust, right? When we are selling something or we are meeting new people. So how I get a business, I get from word of mouth. How do you get your business?
So at this point, because I'm in this field for a long time now, now it's word of mouth majorly, because a lot of people know us across the world. If you ask me this question, how it was when we actually started the business years ago, I think you have to be very creative when it comes to your business strategy. Yeah, you have to deal with different nationality with a different way. You know, the kind of people you're dealing with, you have to alter your strategies according to that. In my experience, I think we did a lot of social media marketing in the beginning, and the way you talk to the person also, you know, I offer in the beginning of my career, like 8-9 years ago, I used to offer free consultations at that time, and then if you know that you're good at your work,
People come to you.
The other person will trust you.
Yeah, and they will come to you automatically.
They will come to you, and then you don't have to compromise. My thing is, I don't like to compromise on the quality.
Yeah.
We are expensive, and we provide high quality services. No matter what, I'm not going to sacrifice the quality on my application, and that's one of the reasons that people come back to us every time there's a complicated application. Also, there is one thing that I would like to say, that we have two different programs in our in my firm that we don't see other people have. That we have special program for single mothers and people who belong to the low income class. So if we have an application that other person cannot afford, we have an installment plan that we offer them, and then we have a special discount for single mothers. So it's just a way to help other people. And
so these are the people who are already here.
So for everyone, basically.
If the single moms are in back homes, then?
Even then, if they are a single mother, they qualify for it, they will receive the discount.
Hi friends, we are chatting with Shandana Sohail. She's an immigration consultant, and we are talking and getting very good information from her. I'm going for a break, and I'll see you after a break. guys, I'm back. I'm here talking with Shandana Sohail. She's an immigration consultant, and we're gonna start chit-chatting with her. Shandana, how was your break?
Oh, refreshing. Thank you.
Thank you. And we're talking a lot actually, right? Me and you.
I think there's so much to discuss when it comes to Canada and immigration.
Yes, that's right. All right. So you were telling me your family, your sisters, they are also in law, right? They are you are three sisters?
Yeah, so we're three sisters and one brother, and all three of us, the sisters, we're in the legal field.
Oh, nice.
One of my sisters is a lawyer, and she is practicing family law. The other one is going to write her bar exams, and her focus is civil litigation, and she has been working in immigration for last 3 years with me.
So in future, you guys have planned to merge all the law.
Yeah, so that's the plan. In next 2 years, we will convert it into a comprehensive law firm. So we will provide criminal law, immigration law, family law, civil litigation, everything. Right now, we have lawyers on our panel, on our team, but then we'll have like in-house lawyers in our own law firm.
So guys, we're talking to Shandana, and if you guys have any legal questions, she has so many lawyers in her team and consultants, so you can reach to her anytime if you guys are in problem and need a quick service for your immigration. She can, and her team definitely can help you out. The new immigrants, they helped in so many areas. One of the areas some people are saying is the rental market is not good because of them, but people have different opinions. Let's talk to Shandana about it. So which some areas new immigrants they help? One is like some people are saying it's affecting rental market and the real estate, right? So what do you say about it?
I think there are different aspects to look at this question. One aspect is that how these new immigrants, or overall the immigrants, they help Canadian economy. We have jobs that are run by immigrants. So in terms of the employment sector, that is very important. You're talking about real estate, that's your field. So yes, because of the immigrants, they bring in a lot of money with them. The rental markets and the selling and purchase of real estate, that got impacted in a good way and in a bad way too. Also, the population of different provinces. We have colder provinces. We have provinces where we don't have a lot of population. Those provinces, they got a lot of help from these immigrants. Caregivers. I mean, for your kids, you need somebody to take care of your children. Caregivers is also a category where immigrants are very famous. So I would say that in terms of real estate, economic, overall Canadian economy, a food industry, even everything has been, you can say that, developed with the flow of new immigrants.
And even these warehouses and restaurants and cafes, right? Everywhere we see these people. They're helping. Basically, this is a community help also, right?
It's a community help too, and they're also very high on volunteering. We should not deny the fact that we have a lot of volunteers over here, and those are the new immigrants and the temporary residents. So in every field, I would say that they're helping and they're trying their best.
When people move to new countries or new immigrants come to different countries, they face so many challenges. So we're going to discuss what some challenges they have to face. For my opinion, the new people, they don't know about the new country. They don't know where to live, how to get a house, how to get a job, and how to survive in a new society and new country. So what do you think? What are some challenges they are really facing in these days?
Oh, thank you for asking me this question. I think that's very important. There are many challenges that the new immigrants face. Like literally, we deal with them every day. And when there's a new person comes to Canada, I mean, starting from looking for a job, that's the first thing that's on your mind, because you need to earn. And then where you're going to live, where you're going to send your kids, what kind of skills do you need? And actually, I would also like to say this to the new immigrants, that when you come to Canada, please try to adapt to the new environment and try to learn the language as strong as possible, because we're an English speaking country. This is very important. If you would want to grab some professional jobs, you need to understand that you're outside of your country now. Now the level of competition is different, because in Canada we're a multicultural country. You are going to compete with people who come from different countries with different skills. So you need to like gear up. You need to upgrade yourself.
Learn new things.
Learn new things. Learn new skills. Go to school.
And they're representing their country, right? They should be good in everything.
Exactly, and volunteering too. Especially, I felt that when working professionals come from outside, they are reluctant to start as a volunteer. I know it's difficult because you have been working with high-paid jobs over there, but that is how you actually show the other person your skill. And trust me, if you are a volunteer or an intern and you have the skills that's required, none of the employers would want you to go from here. So starting from dressing, and then your language skills, then how you present yourself, how do you communicate, and how do you find the gap in the market. Those are all the things that help you land good jobs. And you need to make connections, and you need to network in Canada. So use LinkedIn. And then use different, and in Canada we have like so many social gathering, networking events happening. You need to go over there. You need to start meeting people, and you need to like open your network to other people, and you will be successful. I have seen new immigrants; they are very active. They land very good jobs. They settle themselves in a couple of years, and Canada is land of opportunities, but it's also land of challenges. So you need to give yourself some time. Your dreams are not going to come true in 1 month or 3 months. You need to be ready that in any country, when you go there, you need 3 to 4 years to settle down over there.
So in order to be good citizen, or when you go to the new country, you have to be hard worker and also a smart, right?
Exactly, hard worker and smart worker.
Yes.
That's right. Your strategies are something that make you going to stand you different, look different from other people.
So guys, as you know, I see so many people on everyday basis who are looking for houses. They don't have a place to live. If you guys are facing something like this, you don't find any house to live, any shelter, and you have no credit, you are new in a country, you have no income, you can reach to me or my team, and I will definitely help you out. Okay, so Shandana, anything you want to add up for today's show?
I would say that in terms of immigration, especially, that's my specialty, I would like to advise something to people.
New people, youth, or everyone?
Anyone. So this advice is for anyone who's out there and who needs any sort of law or legal field related help. Don't listen to people around you, typically, okay? Do your research, okay? Go online, read about the kind of application you want to do. Before you go to a consultant or lawyer, you should know all the nitty-gritties that are available on internet. So that nobody can cheat you, nobody can make any fraud. So that's something very important. You need to learn things before you go and talk to someone, and work hard. Work hard, and you can achieve anything in Canada.
All right, and also mental health, right? We are hearing many people, they are facing so much mental health. Like this is very common in these days in all the ages.
Yeah.
Right? Among all ages, even the students, young people, old people, and especially the new immigrants, right?
Yes.
And I even saw for last few months some of the people, they even suicide or something.
Yeah,
right.
That's very
so what are the problems? Like why this is happening?
So I'm not an expert at this, but from where I see it,
from the news,
and you get to hear so many disturbing things. I think people need to talk. There are resources available. I think someone who's facing any kind of mental health or mental challenge, there are resources available. You should go and you should see a therapist. Some people, and first of all, you need to understand that you have this problem. I think the problem is that people don't realize, and they're not ready to accept that they're facing a mental challenge. They need to accept it, and they need to accept help. and they need to talk to people. And as a community, I think we need to, come forward.
Sometimes people are all alone, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's the major thing, because they leave their families back
loneliness,
home.
right?
They're lonely over here. They need someone to talk to.
And plus Canadian weather, right? The weather is a little bit cold here.
Yes.
Yeah? And people they come from usually from the
warmer countries, right? And they feel
yeah.
very cold and gloomy in the cold winter, but they need to adapt, right? So take Tim Hortons, take coffee, enjoy some music, so adapt to the weather and meet people.
And take everything positive, guys.
Yes.
Yeah. The positiveness, right?
Yeah, you have to be positive. You have to find something that, there is always something that will interest you or make you happy. So you need to find that and make an effort.
Make new friends.
Make new friends.
Yeah. Guys, there are the people who are facing or probably many challenges because they are lonely, or they are facing mental health issues. There are many free institutes in Canada, in Ontario, in different provinces. There's help available over the phone. Please do not hesitate and call them. You can Google their names, call them, and they will definitely help you out. And don't feel you are alone. There are many good people in your society in Canada, right?
Oh, they're really.
We are very friendly. Canadians are very friendly, definitely. All right. So about you, since you are very confident and a very smart woman, what are some challenges you have faced in your early years when you started your own firm?
I think the competition is one thing, because when you are trying to put yourself out there and you want to identify yourself as a different person offering unique services, it is difficult because there are bigger players in the market always, and you need to make your space in there, and you need to let people know that you are there, you exist, and you can do a better job. So I think that was the initial challenge. And plus, in our field, location matters a lot. If somebody is providing services, let's say, for example, in Red Deer in Alberta, the kind of expenses they have, they're much lower than someone who starts their career from Toronto downtown. It's very expensive over here.
Of course, yeah.
So I think the overall structure, it's difficult for a business person to manage the whole, the expenses and business expansion and providing all the services, and to make your own space in the field. For me, it was a little bit easier because I was already in the market for a long time, right? But I believe that I see, my students who are new in the market, or the new immigration consultants who are there only for a couple of years, I see them struggling. And I see them struggling to find quality clients. So I think for me it was easier because I had less challenges to face with, but new people do face challenges in the business. I think you faced that too in the beginning. And you just strive through that. A couple of years and you just stick to it.
Yes. You learn, right, how to deal.
Once people know you, that you are providing good quality service and you have what it takes, they will come to you.
They start trusting on you, right?
Yeah, you need to build your trust. You need to make sure that no matter what happens, you need to deliver. Yeah. And you need to deliver.
What I always think, we should be away from lying or, cheating. We should be, loyal with everyone, right?
Yeah, you need to set up a target for yourself. You're not going to put yourself and compete with people who are ready to, lie and provide low quality service. You can never compete with them.
So sometimes do you say your clients this thing is possible or this thing is not possible?
Oh yeah, because they want you to give them, they want you to give them guarantee.
Yeah, which is not possible.
It's not possible. The final outcome is in the hands of the officer.
And it's not possible in anything.
Exactly, and we are not even legally allowed to give any sort of guarantee. So if somebody is giving you guarantee in any other country and he's a ghost consultant, we cannot compete with them because we have to follow the law. We have to make sure that we maintain good standing with our license.
What is a ghost consulting?
So that's the ghost consultant. That's a term that we use for consultants who are all over the world who are not licensed. They never went to school. They never studied immigration law. What they did is they just went online. They're good. They read the instructions and guidelines, and they started providing services in immigration law. And they started calling them consultants. They're actually not consultants. When you go to them, they pretend that they are representing you, but actually they submit the application with your own name because they cannot even represent you with immigration.
That's scary, actually.
That is scary, and that's the outcome when they mess up the file, and then we have to fix it. It's difficult to fix that, and those are the ones who are offering really cheap services.
All right. So we're gonna discuss a few more questions. What advice do you wish someone give you when you were in your 20s?
When I was in my 20s, I would say that parents should let the kids out to work in a very early age.
And trust them.
And trust them. Because I would say that I come from a family where parents wouldn't want their kids to work. They would want them to relax and study. And then, when you have your education, then start working. But then I think it's not a good strategy, because you have to compete with people when the kids out there, they start working when they're in their high schools, grade 12, or when they start the university. It's difficult for them, but then the kind of personality they have, the kind of experience they have in their resume, the kind of contacts they have, it's amazing. And I think I would also give that advice to anyone, that to the parents especially, let their kids work, let them learn. Even if they're studying, even if you can financially support them, let them earn on their own.
So that's what you're gonna say to your own kids, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So yeah, because the importance of money importance is also what we call it, money education, finance education.
Exactly, that's
right?
Very important. Like, you should know that this is your expense, this is what you have to learn. You have to participate financially. You should take your own responsibility on your shoulders. So this knowledge is very important. And even stocks, I mean, that's not my field, but I would say that from the background we come from, it's very, very important for your kids to understand, to have the financial freedom and financial knowledge.
Because now in, I think, high school, they started some sort of course for financial education. Yeah. So the kids, they're gonna probably know more.
That's a very good idea. They should do it.
Yeah. Hi guys. So we have discussed in our show today about the immigration policies, some of immigration laws, and how to get immigration in Canada if you're in different countries or you're already living here. And we talked to Shandana Sohail about it. Shandana, thank you so much for coming in my show today.
Well, thank you for inviting. We had some good time.
We had some good time, and I'm hoping you're gonna keep coming.
I will try my best.
Yeah. Being a Canadian citizen, I advise to new immigrants, newcomers, or the people who are already living here, be kind to other people, learn new things, learn local laws, be generous, and try to blend in new society. I see you in my next episode. Thank you.